PS4, not my PC. So the quality on the stream won't be in the usual higher quality I try to stream it in, as well as there might be some more performance issues. This is on a private server I play on. After the video, I'll try to make, in the description, I'll put an invite link to our Discord. This is more of a roleplay server, but with how I play my characters, I just play how I'm going to play. I stick to myself. I find food and weapons, and I try to help people out. A lot of really nice guys in here, and hopefully we can play sometime. But there's some shit going down here. Wait, that actually darkens your vision now? That's kind of cool. What the hell? Wait, why the fuck are there so many pairs of jeans there? Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not, but I've been here for years. If nothing else, I'll make my claim of ignorance or just take the fucking slap on the wrist. But I'll take the clothes upgrade though. Gotta say, this is one of the few times in DayZ where I have ever not immediately known exactly where I am when I spawn in. What the fuck is that? I know they've added in a lot of new stuff since I last actually played DayZ. There's nobody online, so I don't really need to be too careful, as the zombies don't really pose much of a threat in this game when you know how to deal with them. When you start out, yeah, they can be a little menacing. But once you know what you're doing, they're more just annoyances than they are actual threats. Because, yeah, a horde will fucking kill you. They will end your shit so fast. Binoculars. You know what? Those are actually kind of useful in a server like this. We're going for a much more hardcore server than we have this time, such as when you get... I thought it was a dumb fucking idea, but, you know, people voted for it. I'll respect what they voted for. Doesn't mean I'm not going to say it's a dumb idea. But if you get killed, you actually get booted off the server. And someone has to come, like, re-whitelist you. We have a bot that detects the PvP-focused deaths. Gas mask filter. Those are useful now. Zombies heard me. Don't have any weapons. Luckily I didn't start bleeding, as I don't have a knife, so I can't make... Tell everyone. So I can't exactly make anything to bandage myself with. We also have a much smaller area of play than other seasons. Gonna try to find a couple of rocks here along the road. I've never been this desperate for a knife, so I don't quite know what they look like on the ground. Because I've never had to resort to this low to find a knife. That aisle. Before I look at that sign, I'm gonna guess this is the south eastern edge before we make that turn, but past Electro. Based on that island there. Hoppo. Okay. I forgot exactly where the map that is. I still know the map in general enough to navigate just by the terrain. I used to be absolutely fucking ridiculous in DayZ. As in, I could spawn in, know where I was, and then just set off another direction to find, Wait, I know what this is. Because, yeah, there should be a water spigot up there. See, I'm pretty sure I actually know where this is. But I'd be able to find my way to any, like, major location. Hey, there's actually food this time. Holy shit. That was a huge issue with, previous seasons. And a couple of my early videos you can go watch and hear about how I'd talk about there's never any food. Because people would simply stockpile so much of it that nothing would spawn. And so the main food you'd find would be animals. And even then, there were some that were hunted so hard you couldn't even really find any. Just check it. Did it keep my character? I think it kept the one I customized. With that issue, it made it super hard to get a foothold. And you had to have a foothold to get food. Sometimes I can spot a pistol shoved away in the back there. That's why I like to lay down and check under the beds. Those aren't the pink ones, or I would definitely take those. As we all know, the pink capris are the best ones. They make you move faster. Or at least that's what I think they do. Well, that's what I pray they do. I know that upper looks different. I don't think there's a water spigot up there. That's two of them. I don't have a weapon. This one sees me, so I'm going to try to get this one killed before the other one can show up. Because since I don't have a knife... A cucumber, I'll take it. Since I don't have a knife, any cut could mean certain death. Now the thing, it's only PvP deaths that actually ban you from the server. I think that one's inside here. Yep. Yeah, bag 2. That's useful. It's a burlap courier bag. But it is certainly better than what I had before. So time to eat that cucumber. The cucumbers are going bad, so yeah, I'm glad I started eating it. When it comes to the server, the bot detects PvP deaths, so the only deaths you'll get like kicked off the server for a little bit for. It's partially to induce a cooldown period because we had an issue with people making, oh, this is my character's brother. I've come back with a sole purpose to kill you, that type shit. And well, again, this is a roleplay server. It's never been like super hardcore, but there's always those people who take fun little DayZ roleplay or Deaths in DayZ roleplay as way too seriously. So it's helped to prevent that a little bit. Just so people have cool off period. Sheet metal, don't have the space to carry that. Not really a reason to. Okay, reason to carry that. Oh shit! Hopefully I don't throw up here. Did they up the detection range on these fuckers? My god. They are vindictive. Not vindictive, but they are determined. No knife still. It's a miracle I haven't been fucking scratched yet. That's a repair... Is that a repairable car? No, it isn't. Yeah, it If I put that on, people won't be able to hear me, which can lead to some bad scenarios. Mushroom. Good condition, too. Personally, one of my first goals is to try and find something like a Tundra, just a reliable rifle that you can use for a lot of shit and put a scope on. Gauge rifled slugs, those are useful. One of the things I like to use them for is bartering. That's always a gamble, though, as if they want them, they probably have a shotgun, and giving somebody bullets. Not the best idea, especially if they didn't have bullets before. Shit, get him out quickly, get him out quickly if the other one spots me, or decides to run over. Okay, there we go, he's down, he's down. Can of ravioli. This works. This works. Which rifle is this? This is the... Yeah, this is the rifle, not the shotgun. 7.62. So rifle found, and I do have bullets, just not for this gun. But other people don't have to know that. I personally carry rifles. Whenever I need to carry a gun for any reason, I prefer to carry it over my right shoulder. These glasses make it hard to tell what time of day it is, though. Field mushroom seems to go bad the fastest out of my collection so far. It's a rock. One more and I'll have a stone knife. I think that might be the second one I need. Stone knife. I can make myself some bandages and open food. That is certainly an improvement. Won't last long, though. First things first. Rags. 3 that way. 4 that way. Something has that one's attention, so I want to go elsewhere. I have enough food to last me a little bit, so I'm not too afraid of running. I'll stay in these for now, because I don't think there's something here. And this gives me quick access to that building group up here. Wait, is this what that spigot was? Yes, it was. I was fucking right. I think. Shit. Are a lot more than this one. Knife and monk Voss. You managed to grab the knife, but there should be a spade up here because If this is where I think it is, which based off this I'm pretty sure it is, there should be a spigot up here to the right. So yeah, I know where I am. Yeah, there it is. Shit, I'm bleeding. It's not sanitized, but it's the best I have. Hopefully I don't get infected. Fuck, I was bleeding for a while. Yes. First things first, liquid. Get that in me. I'll get in there. Then I'll share this live stream to the Discord and see if anybody wants to tune in. And now I will need 1 second. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get my stream linked to the, back to the Discord. Because while I'm not the most like prevalent streamer, people might be interested in how I play this game, playing it for a few years. And I'm one of the like longest running veterans of this game in our community. And apparently I play this game a little differently from than other people. Such as apparently not everybody does the same like risk reward analysis I do when I play. There we go. So let me get this. Here's shit coming in. There we go. Oh my god, I forgot in Discord if you delete the fucking comment it puts in automatically, it doesn't link your fucking channel. Gotta wait like 30 seconds to relink it. God, I'm fucking stupid. There we go. Fuck ups, hopefully out of the way. Can't guarantee, but with them hopefully out of the way. I'm gonna take this when it gets cold. Because I don't think I can wear it. Yeah, I can't wear the hard hat. But if you're cold, anything in this game helps. Well, there's no zombies or people around. I'm gonna fill up on water and hit that gun store. See if I can find any bullets for this, or again like an Arctic or a shotgun. The big one I'm looking for is I'm looking for the Arctic. You know, just because having a clip-fed hunting rifle is always much better than a break action. Especially when it comes to hunting, you can get a follow-up shot to make the animal drop faster if it's something like a deer that'll book the hell out of there. Plus for PvP, it's much faster to cycle a bolt than to stick a new round in this thing. And while I don't intend to do a whole lot of PvP, it's not my favorite thing to do, I do intend to be able to defend myself. Of course, one spawns on the fucking roof. You better not see me. Also, you might see me do this a lot where I'm looking more down than I am straight. It helps a lot with being able to see farther. Well, better during the day, as you don't get the huge darkness in your vision if you're looking at the ground, compared to looking straight out. Sunglasses probably help that, but, you know, habits, hard to break, especially one so ingrained as that. Wrong button. It's not the crouch button. Whetstone. Always really fucking hated to have in this game. Ooh, that's weird. Shunk is better than Smovkia. Honestly, a bit of a letdown. But getting a sharpening stone is still really hard to say is ever a bad thing. I still want to try to find some other shit, BK18. Just do them, fuck it. Kinda risky to use as a trading device. Okay, I'm running out of space. I'm gonna eat this. Both because I need food and to save space in my inventory. Those piers are new. Not sure if they're part of what they've done with the custom server, or if they're an actual inclusion into DayZ. And it's kinda hard to say, honestly. Heavy word for sec. Hopefully he doesn't manage to alert others to me being here. Not people, but zombies. What the hell is that flag? Weird flag, but you know. Get on that hoodie. Okay, that one's on the floor and knows where I am. I'm smelling something weird. Like IRL. I'm actually smelling something weird. What does that... What... Okay, so what... What does that flag mean? dropped by another player. That's my guess. Just to signify a player was here. So this is somebody's base. Hard to say it's a bad spot. Water nearby, plenty of loot. And the coast, so you can go loot boats to get netting for gillies. That one's going in the old brain vault. Remember that shit for the next 25 years. Gonna try to cop a dry bag backpack down here. Plus any other magical goodies that can spawn down here. Yeah, we've recently launched a new season of the server, so it's essentially full wipes, and then we changed out gameplay rules and shit. Such as, again, this is a much more like hardcore PvP focused not PvP focused, but a much more hardcore season. I missed my I wasn't here day one due to having issues with my mic. I was having issues with my mic wasn't working at that point in an RP server. Kinda hard to play the game without a mic, so I missed my chance to start in, like, the interesting start. Because we're gonna have, like, bunker people from Fallout or some shit. I missed my chance to join that. But you see how it gets dark when I get the sun? If you do this, it doesn't get dark and you can still see all the way out there. So if you're looking out for people, you want to do this as long as it's not like you need to look up a hill. As long as the direction you're looking in is flat or even better, lower. You want to keep your camera angled downward, that way you don't get that huge drastic shift in brightness. It can really throw you off or even make you miss spotting people. Another base. Ooh, they clearly have shit going for them. But a lot of people set up in this area. Again, it's a damn good place. But that's two bases, a very, very short distance from each other. We do have, like, rules against offline raiding and shit, but that could cause some issues for them. It's probably some shit like what I'm gonna do when I get this, when I get established in this server. Just find a building near a spigot and wall off the fucking door. And unlike them, which is something they really need to fix, they have fucking windows on the ground floor. So if whichever one of you has that base sees this, little pro tip. Block off that door. block off that window. Put something there so somebody can't go in and shoot you inside. Because if they killed you, it's not offline raiding if they hack your wall down and claim your shit. That's not offline raiding. That'll be they shot you in a raid because you fucking left the window uncovered. So you never ever want exposed windows on ground floor level. Second floor, you want those so you can throw grenades and shoot out. Because it's a lot harder to get a grenade in those windows than it is to get a grenade out that window. But ground floor ones, always block them off. That is a liability. Oh, that was weird. Nobody on. Probably not gonna find shit here. But it's always worth a look around these checkpoints. Because shit can spawn here. Very, very rarely. But sometimes you can find like lower tier backpacks or even an attachment or two. One time I actually found a combat knife at one of those checkpoints. Was a damn good find early on when I didn't really have any good weapons. You're still not gonna beat the fire axe when it comes to melee armaments to beat zombies with. I still wish I knew what they meant by their roadblocks on the road, because that's just a naturally occurring checkpoint. Oh, not going out of the area of play. I don't know exactly where I am on the map, but I know where I am in relation to a couple other things. And that's the more important side of, like, knowing where you are in DayZ, just map knowledge, is where you are in relation to important shit. Are they inside of there? Where the fuck are those hogs? Directly under here. See, there's it. These motherfuckers actually managed to trap some pigs in there? I'll give props to that, that's actually a good idea. Not sure how long they'll last before they despawn. Wait, do they spawn naturally in there? Wait, is this even a player base? I forgot if there's doors or not on this one. Don't get a cut, don't get a cut. And I did not get a cut, thank fuck. I forgot to check if it's walled off or not. Oh yeah, it is. They have a shit ton of pigs in there. Yeah, it's a good fucking food supply for whoever owns that, for whoever owns that one. And it's in an industrial zone too. Those lucky motherfuckers, they have one of the better bases, I'd say. It's kind of weird, everything looks a lot paler than I remember it being. I remember DayZ being a bit more saturated. These aren't exactly a boot type I'm looking for, sadly. I have to fear for some space on my phone and re-download the DayZ map app. More just so I know when I'm getting near or crossing the bounties, and less for just actual navigation, because I still remember my way around the map. I remember my way to the important shit, such as with a compass from here. As soon as I found it, as soon as I know where I am at the map, or knew, like, a big detail for me. So just, I could navigate with a compass right now to, like, the fucking Thai Sea or Zonagorsk, any of those big, like, important bases. Just walking the ocean, walking over that way, until I find the boat, which I'm going to say is probably directly that direction. I'd say, yeah, I'd say probably in that range of directions right there, between those two trees. And I know exactly how to get to the military base from there. The easy way is to get to the airfield base, then get to the airfield, and then walk, not below it, but the other one's the Lenogorsk, I believe it is. And then from there, another fucking base, dude. Interesting choice of decoration. So I'm obviously not out of bounds because somebody has a base there. I once saw somebody get ambitious back when I used to back in a place they based next to where I was basing. They walled off an entire one of these fucking construction yards up in the north. Impressive as hell. It was a team of like 4 dudes, but that's still a lot of fucking work for 4 dudes. Like, that is a lot of work for 4 people to do. Especially the maintaining that shit, like once every 40 days, you gotta do a lot of shit to it. Because if you miss even a single wall, you're kinda fucked. Because if they can get into your base without glitching, so even if one of your walls despawns, it's not an offline raid if they can just walk into your base. So if even one wall is missed, you have the potential to lose a lot of your shit. Because you couldn't container dump, but if you were ambitious, you could take all the shit out of one of their containers you wanted to take, and put it in a different one. Or if you just want to be an asshole, you could mix up all their fucking containers by taking shit out of one at random, and putting it in a different one if they seem like they're organized. It's more of a tactic just to slow them down. Or, it's honestly more just being an asshole type thing to do. But it's the type of shit you gotta think of when you're, you know, playing DayZ. Unluckily, I didn't find... It doesn't appear like I'm gonna find any tools here. Wasn't really expecting to find anything. Was hoping for, like, maybe a hammer. Shit. Hey, what the fuck? Why is there just a cargo ship out there? What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Is that new? I've never been on the coast too much because the coast is unironically one of the most dangerous fucking places in this game. Because if you have any sort of gear, there will always be a freshie with a shotgun waiting for your ass. Like, I know they're called Bambis by some people. I don't call them that because those Bambis have fucking guns more times than they don't, and that is not a risk I want to take, so I just blocked off another base. The real question is, did they miss any entrance? Because I've run into so many fucking bases and buildings, I won't mind just walking in a back door and taking shit. I think they have just enough to stop me from being able to just walk in there. I'm not gonna be a dick and just fuck their crops for no reason. Lucky fucker's got an entire apartment complex though. With that few walls. Sometimes I can find scopes and shit back here, which is why I like to check these. Damn it, that vest. I wanted that vest. I can still wear it, but it's fucked. Damn it. I stepped in it because of the fall, so I couldn't swing on it. Oh shit, I am bleeding. I'll butcher that, then wash my hands before I eat or put on gloves. If I find gloves. Because I know how to make... as long as I have a knife, I know how to make fire. Oh, I need to find an axe, too. Now, the real question is, can you wash your hands in the ocean yet? I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to, but hey, it's worth a shot. I can! Ooh, that is a not nice temperature. And I'm out of rags. Luckily, I didn't start bleeding. Because that could have been a very, very bad scenario. Would have had to take my clothes off to make rags out of something. Which meant dropping a decent bit of shit. At least temporarily. What's soaked? Boots. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't wring boots out. But they will dry is the important thing. Gotta say, I don't recognize this. Oh, that was bad. I'm assuming that denotes the area of play there. Yeah, I don't have the sunglasses on, it looks this dark. And it's bad. Yeah, that's it. I'm used to a bit of higher end gear. I just press triangle to put the knife in my boots. Gonna eat this, because eating shit can help you regenerate your blood a little faster. I'm going back on the coast, try to find a dry bag. Another chicken. I would if I had a bigger bag on me. But the food I have now, if I can find an axe, 2 chicken sticks can last a while. Like, let's be real here. 2 chicken sticks can get you quite far. It's not as good as something like fat, but it's still good. Especially since I still have ravioli here. I'm calling it ravioli because I've had canned spaghetti. That shit is foul. Unlike canned raviolis, I will eat those things any day of the week. My dog just accidentally dug her claws into my side. This is gonna be her first night where she's sleeping away from her sister. I'm gonna kennel out here in my cabin with me tonight. It should help my PTSD a decent bit. Because my PTSD has been getting a little worse recently. Because my PTSD is a pretty severe monophobia and nyctophobia. So I'm afraid of being alone and afraid of the dark. And being out in the cab, being out, because I live on prep because my mother's disabled, my little sister's disabled. And we moved to Nevada because my grandpa is fully legally blind and can't take care of himself. So to give myself at least a bit of privacy, or at least in feeling of living alone, I live out in the cabin on the property. And being afraid of the dark and afraid of being alone in a very, very, very small town. Not a great combo. Well, there we go. I need to dump that out. Don't forget, people, always dump your bottles. Not doing so results in diseases. And as we all know, HIV is a bad thing to get. God, no fucking boats. Because even if I can find like a black dry bag, and black one would be the best, the easiest to hide. Well, it's the least likely to give you away when you're trying to hide. That'll give me a lot more storage space. Keep my shit in my bag dry. And that's managed. It's just significantly better than what I have now. But I'm pretty sure it's wrong on where I spawned. Exactly on the map. Because I knew I recognized it. I knew where I was, just not on the map. I must be to the west of Electro, not to the east. I figured I'd be heading this way towards Electro, with Belota being that way. But I'm looking for bags. What the fuck? I need to walk on the coast. Hopefully I find some like canned spaghetti, or some like canned peaches, anything you can find on the coast for food. As a lot of the coastal food is actually pretty damn good. Fill you up a decent bit, give you a good bit of water. Plus, like a dry sack would also help. It's good to have one late game because it's good. It's a good thing to put like matches in and other shit you have to keep dry for them to work properly. So they're one of my favorite places to just put things. That'll save space. I should have thought of that earlier. This has been a shorter stream, but I might end up calling it here soon. Getting pretty tired. But I also want to expand my streaming repertoire to, because while I love Cult of the Lamb, I don't want to get burnt out of the game, and I don't want to finish it super quickly. Because that's one of my issues. If I don't have something to grind for, it's hard to play a game. I'm a very objective-focused gamer. So I'll sit and slog through every level of everything, as long as there's a point to it. It's one of the reasons I don't play Warf anymore. Because as far as I am in it, and as much time as I sunk into that game, over 1,000 hours, it's just so fucking boring. Because there's nothing to do. Yeah, I can stop by here and fill my bottle, then continue on the coast where I haven't looted yet. One other pro tip of just keeping safe. Always frequently check the players online tab. This is a much bigger thing in like public servers, where the more people are on, the more likely you are to get fucking shot. But it's still something that's great to get yourself in the habit of. Like, if you get a little bit of lag or frame drops, just hit the floor. Pause, up twice. There you go. Check the player count. Somebody left fat behind. Hey, you dumb motherfucker, that's my fat now. I'm gonna want to go around. already looted this, I don't know why I'm going back through it. Just gotta fill this up. Not quite and come completely full. But it's enough, especially since I have a decent number of drinks on me. That bottle of Mad Monk Voss, a Pepsi, and I believe one other. Yeah. And the, Fronta lemonade. Still hoping to find a dry bag. I'm not sure if any loot spawns out on the stocks, though. Or why they were added. I would make a logical guess and assume it's not because boats were added in. Maybe to give players a bit more like basing options. Duct tape, holy shit. What can I drop? Fuck the binoculars. The binos can go. Duct tape is much more valuable. Especially since they stopped the whole stretching the tape thing. Which is kind of fucking ridiculous. Funny as hell. But let's be real. Also pretty fucking stupid. Hey, Trisac. Nothing in it though. It's the type of thing you put clothing in there. Because I don't have anything too important to put in there. But if you put clothing in there, it'll keep that dry. Meaning you'll have like fresh clothes to put on afterwards. Well, you'll have fresh clothes to put on when it rains. Because getting wet and being cold is very, very dangerous in DayZ. Any veteran player will tell you that being cold can kill you fast. Fuck it. I like them for the way they look with the BDU set, with the ghillie shoulder shroud. I forgot what it's called in this game. With the partial ghillie shroud, where it covers the shoulders. I really like the way it looks with the BDU set. So I'll hang on to him for that. Oh shit! Did they stop the? I think they also stop the vision gradient when you're looking at the sun versus when you're not. Like traveling at night a lot worse, but you know. No batteries, but still very useful. Plus, if I can, once I get to any military installation, batteries aren't too rare. Yeah, not the most common thing. Flashlights are really set up. I'd much rather like a gas lamp. But especially if I'm going to be wearing sunglasses at night, a flashlight can be better for looting than other things. Especially a gas light if you're out looting at night. Probably want a flashlight over a gas lamp, since the gas lamp produces a shit ton of light. But that's always why I've been in love with the gas light. Nobody fucking uses them, so propane canisters are everywhere. If you find a lamp, even with a large fucking slot, it's still, even with a large container, it's still only 12 slots because it just goes into the lamp. It's incredibly valuable inventory space-wise. Give you a shit ton of light. They're just so good. It's hard to overvalue a gas lamp if you can get, especially if you can get like a gas cooking stove too. That's where it's at. If you can get a gas lamp and a gas cooking stove, one propane tank. I believe they busted a while back. I thought it was just like a large one giving you 56 fucking minutes of light, which is just insane when you think about it. Like how much time in just farming wood that saves you for how common those fuckers are. And if you're the only one on a server at night, and it's night, no harm in holding that thing and fucking walking around, being able to see like it's goddamn day. There we go. Dry bag backpack with a flashlight, with a battery. Thank fuck. I'll drop that for now. Swap these out. Time to go check if there's anything in this dry bag. There's not, sadly. So I got myself a dry bag, which is fucking nice. Not an ideal color, but still always welcome. Especially early on before we can find like a mountain backpack. With the server, because we're all in a pretty small area, a lot of the map is restricted from play right now. So a small map like this, netting, I am a decent way towards my ghillie suit. Every time I play DayZ, I try to get a ghillie suit, and I can never make it in time. and I fucking love them. They're one of my favorite things in this game. I'm a huge fan of ghillie suits in general. And although I don't have one in real life, I can have them in DayZ. And while not quite as good, I think it's still fun. Especially once you get an established base, so you can afford to leave a decent bit of shit so you can travel light. A ghillie suit adds a lot of safety. Because of how hard you are to spot. Looks like this area might be unlooted. Meaning I don't want to log off yet, because if I with an unlooted area means I might find better shit, such as a shotgun. Because I have rifled slugs, meaning that a shotgun is a better rifle, like an actual like rifle, than this hunting rifle is. Does more damage, just as accurate. Plus I have shotgun shells and I don't have medium gas canister. All I gotta do now is find a lamp, and I am set for light. If I can find a shotgun. Especially since shotgun ammo is honestly pretty damn common. I think even late game you should always carry a shotgun, be it like the Saiga or or the pump action. Both are really good options to carry. I'm pretty sure where those need the NBC hood. I don't think you can wear those just as is. I'll test it by taking everything off my head. And then try and equip the one I have. Oh shit, I'm just an idiot. I'm not sure how well anybody can hear me now is like the issue though. I'm not sure how muffled I am. But the important thing is you can't be KOS'd in a lot of zones that are KOS'd if you have a gas mask gun. Because we do use an agency system. And we have KOS zones. And the important part for my character is going into... I need to go into a couple of those KOS zones to find the BDU set. Because my character, I've had the same continual character for many, many years on this server, ever since I started. Part of how I manage that is, again, very heavy risk-reward analysis. And relying a lot on gut instinct. Like, I'm not sure how talked I was back when I played DayZ before, or if I ever explained my thought processes. But you could probably see a very obvious change in how I played whenever I thought I was in danger or at risk. And whenever I play DayZ, I keep myself on edge. Such as, I'm not gonna lie, that fucking owl actually kind of startled me. Because DayZ is one of those games that there is a lot of inherent risk. Every minute action you take in DayZ needs to go through, it is a risk/reward. Walk around looting, the zombies, the potential of running to an area where I won't have food, and I won't have water, and I might starve or dehydrate. But it also means that when I need to, such as if I attract the attention of a horde, or if I need to sit through a night, it means I have the option to get better gear, more food, more water. And the number of players drastically increases the risk. In a full server, I don't think it's worth playing unless you're seeking PvP. If you're just wanting to loot because I play DayZ to play a zombie survival, a decently hardcore zombie survival game that's an FPS with what I find to be an enjoyable just looting system. Because let's face it, I play Project Zomboid, a much more hardcore game, zombie survival game with a satisfying loot system. But I'm fucking trash at Zomboid. I don't think I've even survived the fucking helicopter event yet, is how bad I am at Project Zomboid. But in DayZ, I would like to say I'm a pretty damn good player. 9x39, this is for not the AK. Is it for the AKM? I think the AKM might take 9x39. AK caliber's not my strong point. Speaking of which, it is getting dark. Not sure how the fuck that relates to what I was just talking about, but this makes traveling a lot more risky. Oh! Tent. Holy shit, I found a tent. Drop shit to make room for it. Day fucking one, I find a tent. Who did I pray to deserve this? Can I not repair it? Okay then. That makes this a bit... can't I open it? I can't drink it. I think I'm gonna be desynced. But I found a tent, so it's time, in my opinion, with it getting night, me getting lucky and finding a tent, I'm gonna do a quick relog just to make sure that everything's working, and so I can drink the soda. We'll drink this Mad Monk Voss. And check to see that I picked up the tent and I didn't desync out of picking it up. Because while I don't need it to make a base, tents are still really fucking good to have. Because at the very least, this means I can stick this out somewhere, put some barbed wire down, and as long as I block off the entrance right, I'll have a base. I'm dumb. I can't drink because of a fucking gas mask on. There it is. Might be badly damaged, but it's still my fucking tent. Hell yeah. Well, it's fun playing DayZ again. I gotta try to play when there's a couple other people on to make it so it's not just me wandering around playing Asthmatic Jogging Simulator while collecting shit. As much as I like DayZ that way, not the most interesting to watch. But thank you to all you who tuned in, and see you guys next time.